Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff. A squad that's looking to put on a show. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the offense out for their first possession of the game. I love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But, Kirk, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me that question, so I have an answer. Miami played the Bison of Bucknell, and Bucknell upset them. Talk about a team coming out of left field and pulling off an upset even back then. But who would have guessed how much this game in the college football world would change since then?
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's a shotgun run call. Solid run. Tackled with the 45-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. The pickup is 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They feed the fullback this time. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. The offense threatening close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the defense brings him down. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game, opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And now to try and here for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. So Miami's offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Hurricanes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Jadowski. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. No huddle now for the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Finds his man. It's Jadowski. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. Using his legs here. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And the Canes will line up to punt it away. He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 25. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. He's past the 30. The 10.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Try to add the lead now to the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Miami offense is back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Good stage late here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Second down after that completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Comes up with the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Down he goes. A sack. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. connect with the receiver here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Hurricanes offense takes the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Handing off on the draw play. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And the completion made. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got a first down and more. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Hurricanes will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Got him, he's sacked.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards. Instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
Third and goal. Try to make it on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And here's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. 1st down here for this offense. Using his legs, it's Jadowski. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch made on the out route. Defense shows him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. And they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are injured.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another 3rd down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
And it's complete downfield. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. The Hurricanes will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. This should be the last play of the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Across the 40 now. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. That's a huge gain, grabbing momentum as the 3rd period expires. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Ball carrier tackled there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. And the back now goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And the Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket now. He stays alive. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Hart. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. And here comes the up-tempo offense.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. We go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Moving past the 25. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 38. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Send the back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in?
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball in the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, but to get some consolation points here. Receiver makes the catch. You get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. We'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. They bring it down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock.
It's second down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Jadovsky. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can.
Second down and goal to go.
Second down and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. The defense has kept the offense out of the end zone all game, and they stop on 3rd and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game.
The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 50. At the 30 now. At the 10 now.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. And the returner is brought down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this football game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.